are you? What are you? Where did you come from? I think you're the cause of all this. I think you're evil! Evil!
The Birds is a movie directed by Alfred Hitchcock, and it is based on The Birds by Daphne du Maurier. It stars Rod Taylor, Tippi Hedren, Jessica Tandy, Suzanne Pleshette, and Veronica Cartwright. The cinematography is by Robert Burks, and it is edited by George Tomasini. The production company is Alfred J. Hitchcock Productions, and it is distributed by Universal Pictures. The release date was originally March 28, 1963 in the United States. The budget was approximately $3.3 million, and it was received at the box office with $11.4 million. Based on a story by Daphne du Maurier, the Evan Hunter screenplay has for its premise an assault on the human race, or an isolated segment of it, as by the Birds, our feathered friends. The film starts with a sophisticated flirtation between Rod Taylor and Tippi Hedren in the glamour of San Francisco, then shifts to Taylor's Northern California seaside home, a setting of quiet, pastoral beauty for family complications. Characters and background are laid in with detail. The Birds up to the halfway mark might easily be a romantic comedy drama. The change comes when all of the birds' descriptions, principally, as it seems, crows and seagulls begin to attack in flocks, and the humans of the town. In the end, the birds rout the humans, and in Hitchcock's long last shot of its birds in its possession. Hitchcock and Hunter make no symbolism of their story. Like most good horror stories, it is based on a simple what-if premise, with the abnormal substituted for the normal. The revolt of the birds, acting contrary to nature and if their established habits, is convincingly presented. The fact that birds are the last element of nature one expects to turn on man underlines the horror. If you can't trust birds, who can you trust? There is only one chink in the premise. That is the unanswered and unposed question of why nobody ever gets a gun and blasts away at the winged assault. Rod Taylor and a newcomer, Miss Hedren, play the romantic leads. Taylor is strong and convincing. Miss Hedren, a cool blonde beauty in the Hitchcock tradition, handles herself with finesse and is promising. Jessica Tandy gives an outstanding performance as Taylor's neurotic mother. Suzanne Pleshette is as strong as Taylor's former girlfriend. Veronica Cartwright is good as Taylor's young sister. Ethel Griffiths is especially memorable as a bird authority. Doreen Lane has a good cameo and handles with force. Others helpful include Charles McGraw, Ruth McDevitt, Joe Mantell, Carl Swenson, Malcolm Atterbury, Elizabeth Wilson, Lonnie Chapman, John McGovern, and Richard Deacon. Robert Burks' Technicolor photography is fine, catching the serenity soon to be shattered of the Northern California local. His menacing shots of crows thickly clustered on children's playground bristle with terror. The musical score, an electric composition by Remy Gassman and Oscar Sala, gives aural life to the visual compositions. Sets chosen or designed by Robert Boyle with set decoration by George Millo are greatly helpful. Sound by Walton O. Watson and William Russell is good, and George Tomasini's editing ensures the cumulative tempo. Edited with a problem of designating a single costume for Miss Hedren to wear throughout, has surmounted the potential monotony neatly. Humans versus nature is an obvious theme of The Birds. The film is in some ways a natural disaster film. It could be about a tidal wave or an earthquake or a hurricane. The natural world is fierce and harsh, and humans can't do much to tame it.